Hey guys, welcome back to a new tutorial video. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys how to draft a basic short, three-quarter and long sleeve at the same time. After drafting, I'll be showing you how to modify the long sleeve to get a phoneail sleeve just like this. I'll also be showing you how to modify the short sleeve to get a cap sleeve like this. Without wasting any time, let's go straight to the tutorial video. For the drafting of the sleeve patterns, these are the sleeve measurements you're going to be needing. So do well to take your measurement and write it down. Now you're going to take your pattern paper. At the top here, you're going to rule a line at the top of your pattern paper. After doing that, you're going to place your tape on that line. You will measure down to the length of your short sleeve. For my case, my short sleeve is 7 inches. And after that, you're going to take the length of the three-quarter sleeve. Then you take the length of the long sleeve. After you're done marking, you're going to come forward here to mark the same thing. The length of your short sleeve, the length of the three-quarter and the length of the long sleeve. After marking, you're going to connect the two dots with your straight ruler to give you a straight line just like this. After you're done rolling the lines, you're going to label. So this one here is the short sleeve. You label it the short. Here is the length of the three-quarter sleeve. You're going to label it three-quarter. And this is the length of the long sleeve. You label it the long. Okay. After you're done doing that, now you come to this top area here. You're going to be getting your round armhole measurement divided by 2. For my case, it is 18 inches divided by 2. That's going to give me 9. I'm going to go ahead and measure the 9 inches here just like this. After doing that, here you're going to come down for the sleeve slope. This depends on how big you are. If you are from bust 42 upward, you can come down by 6 inches. For my case, I made use of 5 inches because my bust is 36, okay? So after you're done marking, you're going to connect just like that. After connecting, now on this sloping line, you're going to measure your armhole measurement divided by 2 again. So just make sure to asterisk it very well. Now what you have from here to this mark that you just made, you're going to divide it into 2 to get the midpoint. So here is the midpoint. Now what you have from here to here, which is half of the entire thing, you divide it into 2 again. Can you see what I'm doing? Divide it into 2 and mark. Now what you have from here to here, you also divide it into 2 and mark it as well. So after you are done marking, this is what you will have. So this mark here, asterisk it, just make it very bold. Now on this point here, you're going to go up by ½ inch. Then here you will come down by ½ inch. So after you are done marking like that, you will take your curve ruler. You're going to be creating the sleeve slope. Now you can switch to your marker to do this. So place your curve ruler on it. Make sure it is sitting on those 3 points. Can you see how I'm placing my curve ruler? Make sure it is sitting on here, here, and here. So make sure it sits very well. Then you go ahead to connect it just like this. Can you see how effortless that was? Now you flip it to the other side. You make sure that your curve ruler is sitting on those 3 points again. If you have to flip your curve ruler, go ahead and do it. So, but just make sure that your curve ruler is sitting on the 3 points where you're going to be connecting before you go ahead to connect it. So after connecting, you should have something looking like inverted S. Can you see how it's looking like? It's looking like S, okay? Now you're going to measure what you have on this sloping line. Make sure you have your armhole measurement divided by 2, okay? So you can see how I'm measuring it carefully. After measuring, what I have was a little bit bigger than my armhole divided by 2. So I just marked where my armhole divided by 2 stopped. So after you're done marking, now you're going to come to the short sleeve line. You will take your round short sleeve length divided by 2. So where your short sleeve ends, you measure around it. So for my case, it is 13 inches divided by 2. That's going to give me 6.5. I'll mark it. Now you come to the three-quarter sleeve length. You take your round three-quarter sleeve divided by 2. For my case, after measuring around it is 11 inches divided by 2. That's going to give me 5.5. Now you come to the long sleeve length. You take your round wrist divided by 2. So for my wrist is 9 inches divided by 2. That's 4.5. So I'm going to go ahead to mark. After marking, now you're going to be connecting all these dots to give you the sleeve shape. So here you're going to use your curve ruler to connect here because here is going to look curvy a little bit. After you're done connecting like that, now you take your straight ruler. Just try as much as possible to place the ruler on it that it is giving you the sleeve shape that you are looking for, okay? So just go ahead and connect it just like this. Can you see how perfect it came out? So after connecting, this is what you're going to have. Now you're going to go ahead to cut it out. So after cutting, we are going to be relabeling it. So just go ahead and cut it out. then we will relabel the sleeve again. So guys, now that we are done cutting it out, we are going to relabel the lines. So this is the short sleeve, so just go ahead and write short sleeve here. Here we have the 3/4 sleeve, and the last line here is the long sleeve. So this is how to draft a basic short, 3/4 and long sleeve at the same time. Now when you want to use this pattern to cut on your fabric, if you want to use the short sleeve, you cut it and stop where the short sleeve stop. If you want to use the 3/4, you stop where the 3/4 sleeve stop. If you want to use the long sleeve, then you go ahead and use the full pattern. Now I'm going to be showing you how to modify this basic long sleeve to get a phoneail sleeve. So this sleeve right here is called a phoneail sleeve, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you will transfer your sleeve to a new pattern paper. Can you see what I did? So just go ahead and trace round it to a new pattern paper. After you are done doing that, you're going to be extending the length. Remember, the normal length we used for the long sleeve was 23 inches, and the phoneail sleeve is supposed to be longer. So I'm going to be adding extra 4 inches. So I measured it. My full pattern paper gave me exactly extra 4 inches. Then you're going to go ahead and rule it out just like that. So after you're done ruling, then go ahead and cut it out the way you see me doing. So you can choose to add extra 4, extra 5, or extra 6 if you want it to cover your fingers. It depends on how long you want your sleeve to be. Now, after cutting it out, from this line that we have here, you're going to go up from that line. So from this line here, you go up by 2 inches, either 1.5 or 2 inches. After you are done marking, you're going to rule a straight line just like this. Now, after you are done doing that, at the end here, you're going to measure what you have, then you divide it into 2 to get half of it, to get the middle. Now, this new line that you rule as well, you measure what you have, you divide it into 2 to get the middle. After you are done marking, now you're going to connect the 2 dots to give you a straight line just like this. After you are done ruling out the line, you're going to cut it. Then when you cut to this side, you're going to cut it to the side. Can you see? You cut it to the side, but don't cut everything out. Just make sure it's still together with your sleeve. Can you see what we have? So this is what you're going to have. Now you're going to bring a pattern paper. So go ahead and rule a straight line on your pattern paper just the way you see me do. After you are done ruling that straight line, now you're going to place your sleeve on it. Make sure that that mark, that's the middle of where you cut it, that middle mark is sitting on that line. Then go ahead and tape it down with your paper tape. After you are done taping it down, now you're going to spread it out. So from this line that we rule, it totally depends on how wide you want your phoneail sleeve to be. You can choose to spread it using up to 3 inches. You can use 2.5, you can use 2 inches. For my case, I made use of 2 inches. So from that line, you just mark 2 inches, then you spread it out just the way you see me doing. After you are done doing that, so just tape it down so that it does not move out of place. After you are done taping it down like this, you're going to go ahead and connect. So just connect it with your marker the way you see me doing. So after doing that, connect everything all the way around. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? So this is what you are going to do. So guys, after you are done tracing it round like this, you're going to take out the mastic tape and you will remove the pattern paper that we open and spread. So the one that we slash and spread, you're going to remove it. We no longer need those ones. Here, you're going to be taping here together using either your mastic tape or your clear tape, whichever one you want to use. So just tape the top area there together the way you see me doing. So after you are done taping it together, this is what you're going to have. Now you're going to go ahead and cut it out. So this is how to modify a basic long sleeve to get your phoneail sleeve. I already told you how open it is totally depends on how much you spread it. So if you want it to be more open, go ahead and spread it with up to 2.5 or 3 inches. So this is it for the phoneail sleeve. The next thing we are going to do is to modify the short sleeve to get the cap sleeve. So here, I've already gone ahead to trace out the short sleeve to my new pattern paper. You can see what I have. Now, I'm going to be showing you how we are going to modify this short sleeve pattern to get the cap sleeve, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is to take the length of your cap sleeve. My cap sleeve, I don't want it to be too long. Normally, a cap sleeve is not supposed to be too long. So it should be either 4 or 5 inches depending on how big you are, okay? So for my case, I'm going to be making use of 4.5 inches. So I marked it. Now I'm going to connect. I'm not going to connect it all the way to meet here. I'll stop somewhere here, okay? So just go ahead and connect it the way you see me doing. Don't let it get all the way to that point. So after you're done connecting your line like that, you're going to go ahead to cut it out. So guys, after cutting, this is what you're going to have. This is what we are going to be slashing and spreading to get the cup sleeve. You're going to bring a new pattern paper. You can see the pattern paper is on fold. Now you're going to take your sleeve pattern. You're going to be ruling lines on it where we are going to be cutting it so we can slash and spread it on the new pattern paper. So here you can choose to measure it. You can measure 1 inch or you can measure 1.25. Initially I measured 1.5 inches, so but I ended up not following the lines because I wanted to have a total of 4 lines on my sleeve. So I just went ahead to rule the lines without following what I marked. So just rule it. It's not necessary that you have to, you know, mark it. So after you're done ruling lines on it like this, about 4 or 5 depending on how big your sleeve is, you're going to cut it open. Can you see what I'm doing? So make sure you are not cutting it entirely. Don't separate it. So just cut it like that. After you're done cutting, now you're going to place it on your new pattern paper that you are going to fold into 2. So make sure you fold it together into 2. Now you place your sleeve on it. Make sure that this straight part is sitting on the, you know, folded parts. So after you're done placing it like that, go ahead and pin it down. So guys, after you're done pinning, now you're going to be spreading it. So how much you spread it totally depends on how much you want to pleat it at the top. So here I'm spreading my own using 0.75. I don't want it to be too big. I don't want to pleat it too much at the top area, okay? So I'm just going to spread using 0.75. You can make use of 1 inch. You can spread it using 1 inch if you are bigger, okay? So just spread it. After spreading, you're going to, you know, pin it down so that it does not move out of place. So just keep doing this until you are done spreading out everything. So guys, now that I'm done spreading it out and I've pinned it down, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to come to the top area here. You're going to be going up. So from your pattern, you go up by 1.5 or 2 inches. So I measure 1.5 inches. If you are bigger, you can go up by extra 2 inches. Now you're going to connect. First of all, you are going to use your pencil to connect it the way you see me doing. Can you see how I'm doing it? As I'm connecting, I'm making sure that it's aligning with my pattern towards the end. So at the bottom here, I'm just going to mark it to my new pattern paper. So just follow your pattern to mark it down just like that. So after you're done doing this, now you are okay with what you have, you're going to go ahead and use your marker to trace round it. So after you're done tracing, now you're going to take out the pins, then you remove the pattern that you slash and spread, okay? So just go ahead and take it out. So this is the cap sleeve. You're going to go ahead to cut it out. It looks funny when you draft it out, but when you sew it, that's when you see the beauty of it. So when you open it up, you can see how it's looking like. Here is going to have pleating. So by the time you pleat the top area, there is going to give you the cap sleeve effect. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and label it cap sleeve. So guys, that is how to transform your basic short sleeve to get your cup sleeve pattern. So right now we are done drafting out all the sleeve. We have a total of 5 sleeve on this table: the short sleeve, the 3/4 sleeve, the long sleeve, the cup sleeve, and the phoneail sleeve. So whichever one of the sleeve you want to use, can just go ahead and transfer to your fabric. In our future tutorials, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we are going to be using this sleeve to sew dresses, okay? Do what to follow us so that you don't miss it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share.